Hey, Coach.
What's up, April?
Coach, you mentioned last game that one of your main goals was to limit opponents' offensive rebounds, to limit them to 10 offensive rebounds to be specific. How do you improve in that department with a lack of height?
For sure. I think obviously, I mean, losing Ray hurt us, but it just goes back. It doesn't matter, you know, how tall the guys are. I mean, it's just the toughness. Just gotta box out. Well, we missed a couple rotations just throughout the game. They got a few tips. So I mean, it's just about getting the correct rotation down to make sure that we're stopping the ball early. So we don't have guys helping on dribble drives. So we just got to make sure that we limit, the no middle drives. We got to limit the times that we have the low man come over and rotate, because when we are putting rotations, then they got free guys crashing on the glass. So it just starts with stopping the ball.
Right.
Hey, Coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ray.
I just wanted to ask you. It's the second time you have Ray Spalding on your roster, and it's the second time he gets called up. Uh, what's that satisfaction like that you get players now getting called up for a second time with Ray Spalding?
For sure. That's a good question, Ray. He's as talented as I'll get out. He's such a good person. He's a better person than he's a basketball player, but it's good to see him get this opportunity, right? I mean, it's all him. He puts in the work. He takes care of his body. He's always on time. He's an unbelievable person. I'm happy for him, but it's all him. It's good to see him achieve his dreams, and hopefully that he doesn't come back. Hopefully he stays up there.
Rashawn?
Hey, Coach.
What's up, Rashad?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking.
I got to ask you about the playbook. Are
Sure.
you keeping the front court the same due to the loss of Ray being called up?
Yeah, I mean, the rotations may change, and we may have to go a little deeper in the bench, Rashad, obviously, but, you just got to play things by ear and based on the matchups and everything. So you kind of got to take everything, in consideration. The depth that we have, what we need to play in the games, and then the personnel that we're going up against as well. So it kind of just go game by game basis, and then we'll just progress from there, Rashad.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Christos?
Hello, Coach.
Hello,
I would like,
Christoph.
I would like to ask you, what impressed you most in Kevin Porter's junior game?
Say that one more time.
Yeah. What impressed you most to Kevin Porter's junior game so far in the season?
Just his ability, just the progress that he's made. I mean, having the ball in his hands, run the point for us for 30, 35 minutes. And just his ability to get by guys in one-on-one situations and pick and roll situations. I believe he had 8 assists today. I believe he had 7 assists last game. I mean, he's been unbelievable for us. He's been attacking the basket. He's been putting pressure on the defense. And with his pace that he's playing with, I mean, he's creating a lot of shots for other guys because they're so worried about him in transition into the half court, just loading over and stopping the ball. Christos.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Casey?
Hey, Coach. Good afternoon.
What's up, Casey?
With the call-up of Ray Spalding and the release of Broderick Thomas, as a coach, how do you keep composure and chemistry within the organization and win more games?
For sure. Like I said, I mean, he's part of the G League, and I've been in it for a number of years, so I understand what can happen. Any single day, somebody can go up. Any single day, somebody might come down. And I just got to make sure that the 11 guys that are currently on my roster, that each and every single one of them are ready to play. And our staff has done a good job. My assistants were working out guys yesterday night that were, low minute guys, just to make sure that their conditioning is good. So when they do get that opportunity, that they're prepared. So we got to prepare, Casey. If they're wearing a Vipers uniform, every single one of them have to be prepared to play. And our staff and assistants have done a good job, and our trainers do a good job of treating them. And so it's been an all-around effort of keeping everybody ready when it's their time.
April?
Coach, on a side note, how special was it to have jerseys laid out on the bench in honor of Coach Hill and BJ?
Honestly, when Travis and Jaime asked me a few days ago, I can't remember exactly what day, if we wanted to do it. I was like, that's something you don't even have to ask. Um, uh, Coach Lou Hill, um, you know, we've been good friends because I know the staff. I know Stedman and those guys and Luke at UTRGV. So they text me when I got the job, when I was an assistant. They've come to our games. We go to their games. And Lou Hill was an unbelievable person. He's had us at practice before. He's come to our practice. And I know some of our staff members are very good friends with the staff. So I just pray for him and his family. And then the same thing for BJ. BJ was my biggest fan, biggest mentor. I love him. I love his wife, his family, his kids. BJ took care of me from day one. And I can't be more thankful for him, but I'll keep him and his family in my prayers, as I always do.
Rashawn?
I already asked KJ this, but what does tomorrow look like in terms of practice and rest?
Honestly, we'll talk about it, Rashad, as we always do after every game. Well, once we get back to the hotel, me and the staff will sit down and talk about the plan and to make sure they're prepared for the back-to-back. Because we're not just preparing for Monday's game. What we do tomorrow will impact Tuesday's game and then I believe Thursday's game. So we got to make sure that the guys are well rested. And I told the guys, you win or lose, it should not impact your preparation for tomorrow. Plain and simple. Whether you thought you played good, you thought you played bad as an individual, as a team, it should not change your focus for tomorrow as an individual or as a team. So we'll talk about it as we get back to the hotel, Rashad.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Last one with Casey.
Coach, he talked about each player bringing his own ability to step up. Kenny Wootton had his first strong performance in the season with 10 points and 6 rebounds. What does he bring to the team, and your plan with him to get the team back on track of winning games?
Obviously, Kenny's very important for us, and obviously losing Ray, Kenny even becomes more important for us. But Kenny's rim protection, obviously, as you guys know, is unbelievable. He forces guys to take tough shots around the rim. His ability to rebound the basketball. But what I thought he did well today was his communication. I thought he did a good job communicating in the pick and rolls, talking on the coverages. I thought he did an amazing job. Just like we had Armani step in today. I thought Armani's been unbelievable on the defensive end. Armani's been doing a great job guarding on and off the ball, but his defensive effort and intensity, if he can keep that up, hopefully he's another young man that will be able to get the opportunity to get a call up. Everybody, like I said, everybody's stepping up and they're improving as an individual. And kudos to obviously KJ. KJ finished with, I believe, 30 and 11, and he's unbelievable. Like you talk about a person and a group of guys that want to be coached. KJ's been unbelievable. Porter's been unbelievable. Armani, Kenny. I'm just thankful to be able to coach these guys.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in today.